Hello, welcome to my next playthrough. I took a day break just to give myself a day, I guess. I needed it. But yes, now we're doing Sonic 3 and Knuckles. Very, very nice game. It's one of my favorite games in the Sonic series, honestly, just from art style alone. I know it's the same art style used in Sonic 1 and 2, but it's just really nice. It's a bit more shiny. Now, because we're playing Sonic 3 and Knuckles, we have multiplayable characters. We have Sonic and Tails, obviously. We have Knuckles. We have just Tails. We have Sonic. Now, I will say this. Knuckles has a slightly different adventure. That's all I'm going to say about that. The adventure is slightly different. We will show it off. I will promise to show it off. Tails is pretty much the same as Sonic's adventure. It's just easier, because you can fly. Pretty much, there's a difficulty. Hard, medium, easy, medium. Or I guess best would be hard, easiest, medium, easy. Yeah, we're gonna play on Sonic and Tails because I'm no pimp. I'm not a wimp. The funny thing is, even if you didn't get all the emeralds in Sonic 2, he still runs in super form. I find that quite funny. Anyway, so yeah, Sonic 3 and Knuckles is the last of the original trilogy. That was the big three, I guess. Sonic 1, Sonic 2, Sonic 1, Sonic 2, Sonic 3. I like to think Sonic and Knuckles is technically Sonic 4, because no one knows the original Sonic 4, but, it's technically not, so if they don't want to call it Sonic 4, I'm not going to call it Sonic 4, but for all intents and purposes, it is the same story. It's basically, they wanted to make the game really, really, really big, like a really big game, and just because of the 90s and technical restraints, because technology wasn't as good as it is now. They just couldn't. So it's unfortunate, but yes, that technically means that paid DLC was was a good form of getting games even in the 90s. Because if only we knew how bad DLC practices would get in the future. It's fine, but, I should probably also mention that was a special stage. This is how you get the Chaos Emeralds. It's Blue Sphere. I like Blue Sphere. I don't like Half Pipe. That's really it. What else? What was I about to say? Oh yeah, the way that the game's actually connected, everybody knows that at this point. Everybody knows. But they used a kind of lock-on cartridge technology, which was really revolutionary for the time. And it made the game feel more than it was. I mean that in the best way possible. I know this looks like a mid-boss. It is, but it isn't, and it still hurts you. I was about to say be careful, don't get too close. Follow your own advice, me, and because we don't have rings, I won't spawn, okay? So, now time to get the second special stage ring and possibly lose it, because I'm gonna be honest, I love Blue Sphere, but I'm not good at it. Here we go. So yeah, Blue Spheres, pretty much you just gotta, as it says, get the Blue Spheres. And that's really it. If you encompass all blues in a ring of red, they all turn to rings. Yeah, they all turn to rings. What more can I say? It's simple, but I like it. It's effective. It works. It's not too difficult, unlike some of the special stages in Sonic 2. Some of the special stages in Sonic 2, I'm sorry, I have to get this on my test. Some of the special stages in Sonic 2 are dumb trial and error. And granted, some near the end of these are too, but it's just sometimes things go too far, and it's just yeah, what can I say? Dumb trial and error is dumb trial and error. Okay, so up here. Here are the final couple. There was once a time, right, where I'll tell the story. Once okay. I was terrified of messing up there. There was once a time where I got one thing away, I hit the bumper, bounced back into the one I just got, and I lost. That was a fun story. I remember I put down the game for the day. But hey, we're doing better than some of my previous recordings. Literally, in the recording I just did, I literally got none of them. Like, I missed out on the first one, I missed out on I didn't miss out on the second one, I just messed up. But yeah, same with most of these, I just messed up. Oh yes, pulleys, oh, you know, that looked like that was gonna be a lot more better than it was. Now, stuff like this is why the game was cut. The original people playing this game in the original could never access this room. I wonder why. So this is the... So that was the fire shield. I guess I'll have to explain it in more detail later. Because, I flew into some spikes, but you saw what it does. It protects you from fire, and it just also acts as a dash. Speaking of dashing, or just things in general, if you mash A, if you press A or the jump button, or whatever it is, whatever version of the game you're playing, if you press the jump button in midair, you get a shield. Unless you have one of these shields, and we got the bubble I was about to say, we got the bubble shield from the pole, which you can juggle, which I really like. I like juggling the pole, it's nice. But yes, the bubble shield, as it's well known, just causes you to do that. You can slam the ground, and you also are immune to water. The fire shield does something similar, where it does a dash, and you're immune to fire attacks. And it's an extra hit. They're all extra hits, but they all have different properties, which I wish they revisited, and they kind of did. And I use kind of because they only really brought one back, and it wasn't really useful in returns, but you know. Anyway, Special Stage 3. Okay, so I'm gonna try and be quiet during these, just because I want you to hear the music, because I love the Special Stage music, and because I need to concentrate. Okay! So I hope you enjoyed listening to the music while I was sweating buckets, but yeah, that's 3 already, and we're only at the first zone. So, I will say this, even if you don't get them all in the first zone, it's fine. There are many chances to get them again. So I wouldn't bother too much. Oops. Yeah, I wouldn't bother too much if you don't get them all here. Just don't worry about it. But if you can get them all, go for it. I know there's some playthroughs that some people have managed to get all of them in one. Some have managed to get like 2 of them. Some have managed to get all like 6 of them. That's an extra life. But yeah, it varies from person to person. I'm not the best at the special stages, even though I do prefer Blue Sphere than like every single other kind of right. But even though though I do prefer Blue Sphere from all the other kinds of special stages, I will say this. It's not the easiest in the world. Sometimes it can be quite stressful. But you know, it's fun. It's fun. Please don't crush me again. Alright. And okay. What's in here? Ah, yes, this room. Alright. Come on. Come on. Press this, lower the water level. So yeah, I mean, this is one of the smallest things ever, right? But I like how the moment that the forest was actually set on fire, like, the whole background changed and went all dynamic, and this is why I love this game so much. Like, it's the little things, and even for a game of its time, because this came out in, like, 1994. Like, you wouldn't expect something like this from a game from 1994. I mean, some games I wouldn't expect from even nowadays. Tails, please, 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 please. Oh, okay, thank you. Oh, I just don't want to lose the bubble shield. There we go. Okay. Well, at least I didn't lose the shield then. Alright. Oh, special stage number 4. Alright then. This is where I'll start to screw up, so have fun with that. So yeah, you pretty much need to learn the ring technique by this point. Oh, I hate those jumps, I hate those jumps. I screwed up, 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 I screwed up. Oh well. Oh, that's annoying. Oh, that's really annoying. Oh well. I screwed up the ring. I was dead. Pretty much. I was dead in the water. Oh well. Like I said, there'll be other chances. But the special stages do get harder. So just a fair warning if you are going for all of them. If you did get that one, good on you. But I didn't, so such is life. Not the end of the world, but okay. Oh no. Okay. Back up here. Bubble shield and a bunch of rings. Oh no, no, no. I'll be right back. Alright, we're back. Ah, that was annoying, but we're back up here, and okay, I guess I can show this off now. So these bonus stages are interesting. You get a little one of those old candy things from the 90s, I think it's from the 90s, and they dispense a thing. Randomly, it can be 1-ups, it can be whatever that is, fire shield, and yeah. So we got a bunch of rings and an extra life. I was going to go grab the fire shield over there, but we got one anyway, which is nice. There are multiple different bonus things you can get from doing the checkpoint minigames. One of them is a slot machine, which we hopefully will show off, and yeah. With the fire shield, we have the advantage in this ordeal, I guess. But before then, the funny thing gets to happen to Tails. So long, Tails. You were fun while you lasted. How does it feel to be blown to smithereens, you child? I don't know, how old is Tails? He's like 6, isn't he? Like, at least in this time he's like really young. But that aside... Okay, so now we're at the first boss of the game. Well, first and only, really. It's Eggman. I recommend you do 2 shots with that and then just dash into him. Good thing is, now that we have the fire shield, we're completely immune to all of his attacks, which is nice. That's it, he's dead. Well, we destroyed the robot anyway. and the capsule comes down. So how I'm planning on structuring this by doing one complete zone per episode. So this will take a decent amount of time, but it should be long enough. And if the episode's not long enough, then I'll lengthen them by doing 2 zones an episode, for example. Just showing how it's going to be structured, so yeah. Just for the sake of structure. I'll do one an episode unless the episode's too short and I'll already get all the Chaos Emeralds. So with us plummeting to our deaths, the playthrough is over. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. In reality, we shall begin next time with how I'm going to say it, Hydro City Zone. See you then. Bye.